welcome to SAXU Update. The Korean entertainment world has been shaken, once again by a name that never fails to capture global attention. Kim Taehyung, widely known as V of BTS. This time, the spotlight isn't on a concert stage or a new music release, but on his stunning appearance in the February issue of GQ Korea. What followed, however, went far beyond expectations. GQ Korea reportedly sold out across multiple platforms in a remarkably short time. From the moment Taehyung's photos as Cartier's global ambassador were released, social media erupted. Each image revealed a different facet of V: charismatic, elegant, mysterious, and effortlessly refined. Fans described the editorial not simply as a photo shoot, but as a visual experience, one that leaves a lasting impression long after the page is turned. Public excitement intensified as reports of the magazine's rapid sellout began to surface. Online stores and physical retailers in South Korea and even overseas ran out of stock. On resale platforms, the February issue of G Korea quickly at significantly marked up prices. Once again, the phenomenon underscored a familiar reality. Kim Taehyung's selling power is not just strong, it is extraordinary. Industry analysts note that the so-called Taehyung effect is not something that happens overnight. Over the years, V has carefully built a powerful global image that blends music, art, fashion, and his distinctive personality. When he participates in any project, the public doesn't just see an idol, they see a cultural icon shaping modern pop culture. His collaboration with Cartier is also widely viewed as a strategic move. The luxury brand reinforces its elite image, while Taehyung continues to demonstrate his ability to bridge the worlds of K-pop and high fashion. Many observers describe the partnership as mutually beneficial, yet emphasize one key point: the central magnet remains V himself. For ARMY, this overwhelming response comes as no surprise. But for the entertainment and fashion industries, the sold-out GQ Korea issue serves as concrete proof that BTS's influence cannot be underestimated. A single appearance is enough to move markets, shape trends, and dominate global conversations. As BTS prepares to enter a new chapter in their journey, one question continues to circulate. If a single magazine editorial can trigger a sellout frenzy, what will happen when Kim Taehyung fully returns to the global stage? One thing is certain: V of BTS has once again proven that he is not just a star, but a phenomenon. And the world, as always, is far from finished talking about him. Building on the momentum of this phenomenon, discussions have continued to spread beyond fan communities into mainstream media and industry circles. Fashion critics, brand strategists, and cultural commentators have all weighed in, pointing out that Taehyung's presence carries a rare kind of credibility. Unlike fleeting trends driven by momentary hype, his influence consistently translates into measurable impact, whether in music charts, luxury branding, or print media sales. What makes this particular moment even more significant is the timing. With BTS currently navigating a transitional period in their group activities, individual members' projects naturally draw heightened attention. Yet Taehyung's GQ Korea appearance stands out as more than just a solo spotlight. Many analysts see it as a signal of how BTS's global relevance remains intact, even when expressed through individual artistic and fashion-focused endeavors. International reactions further amplified the story. Fans across Asia, Europe, and the Americas shared images of sold-out shelves and delayed restock notices, turning the magazine's scarcity into a global talking point. Hashtags related to Taehyung and GQ Korea trended across multiple platforms, reinforcing the idea that this was not a localized surge, but a worldwide response driven by a deeply connected fan base. Beyond sales figures, the editorial itself has been praised for its artistic direction. Observers noted how Taehyung's natural ability to convey emotion through subtle expressions elevated the concept of the shoot. Rather than overpowering the visuals, his presence complemented the narrative, creating a balance between luxury, branding, and personal storytelling, an approach increasingly valued in modern fashion media. Brand experts also highlight how Taehyung appeals across demographics. His reach spans not only dedicated ARMY, but also casual readers, fashion enthusiasts, and luxury consumers, who may not typically follow K-pop. This crossover appeal is precisely what brands like Cartier seek in global ambassadors, someone who can introduce heritage luxury to new audiences without diluting its prestige. As conversations continue, many are already speculating about what comes next. Will this sold-out success lead to further high-profile editorial collaborations? Could it open doors to more creative roles within fashion and visual storytelling for Taehyung? While no official announcements have been made, anticipation alone reflects the level of interest surrounding his every move. In an era where attention is fragmented and trends shift rapidly, Kim Taehyung's ability to command sustained focus stands out as exceptional. The sold-out GQ Korea issue is not just a headline, it is a case study in modern influence. And as the industry watches closely, one thing becomes increasingly clear: when V steps into the spotlight, the impact resonates far beyond the page. Looking ahead, this moment is increasingly being viewed as part of a larger narrative in Taehyung's evolving career. Rather than a standalone achievement, the GQ Korea sellout is seen by many observers as another chapter in a pattern that has followed him for years. Wherever his name appears, attention follows, and where attention gathers, tangible results soon emerge. This consistency is what sets him apart in an industry often defined by short-lived virality. Cultural analysts also point out that Taehyung represents a shift in how global stars are perceived. He moves fluidly between disciplines, embracing music, visual art, fashion, and storytelling without being confined to a single label. This multidimensional identity resonates strongly with younger audiences who value authenticity and artistic depth as much as fame itself. In that sense, his appeal reflects broader changes in global pop culture. The response to the GQ Korea issue has also reignited conversations about the power of physical media in a digital-first era. At a time when print magazines are often considered niche or declining, Taehyung's appearance demonstrated that tangible products can still generate massive demand when paired with the right figure. For publishers, it serves as a reminder that compelling storytelling and star power can still bring readers back to print. Within the fashion world, insiders note that Taehyung's influence goes beyond selling a product. He shapes perception. His ability to embody both modern sensibilities and timeless elegance allows luxury brands to refresh their image without abandoning tradition. This delicate balance is difficult to achieve, and it further explains why his partnerships attract sustained interest rather than brief spikes in attention. Meanwhile, fans continue to analyze every detail of the editorial, from styling choices to visual themes, treating the shoot as a form of artistic expression rather than simple promotion. This level of engagement highlights the deep emotional connection between Taehyung and his audience, a connection that transforms passive viewers into active participants in the narrative surrounding his work. As anticipation builds for BTS's future activities, Taehyung's recent impact adds another layer of excitement to what lies ahead. Whether through music, fashion, or unexpected creative ventures, expectations are high not because of speculation alone, but because of a proven track record of influence. Ultimately, the sold-out GQ Korea issue stands as more than a milestone. It is a reflection of Kim Taehyung's enduring presence in global culture. In a landscape crowded with new faces and constant noise, his ability to remain compelling, relevant, and influential speaks volumes. And as this chapter closes, it leaves behind a clear message. V's story is still unfolding, and the world is paying attention. As this moment continues to be discussed across industries and fan communities alike, the conclusion becomes increasingly evident. Kim Taehyung's impact is not accidental, nor is it temporary. The sold-out GQ Korea issue stands as a tangible result of years of consistent artistry, carefully built credibility, and an image rooted in authenticity rather than fleeting trends. In a fast-moving entertainment landscape, such longevity is rare and deeply telling. More than just a commercial success, this phenomenon reflects a broader shift in how influence is defined today. Taehyung does not simply attract attention. He sustains it. Each appearance feels purposeful, each collaboration carefully aligned with his evolving identity. This intentional approach transforms ordinary projects into cultural moments, leaving a resonance that extends far beyond initial headlines. For the fashion and media industries, the message is clear. True star power lies in the ability to connect emotionally while maintaining artistic integrity. Taehyung's presence proves that when a figure embodies both substance and style, audiences respond with loyalty, not just curiosity. The renewed interest in print media sparked by this editorial further underscores how meaningful storytelling can still thrive in a digital era. At the same time, this achievement reinforces BTS's lasting influence on global culture. Even during periods of transition, the group's members continue to command worldwide attention, reflecting the strong foundation they have built together. Taehyung's success is both a personal milestone and a reflection of that collective legacy. As this chapter closes, the significance of the moment extends beyond a sold-out magazine. It highlights an artist who continues to evolve, inspire, and shape conversations across borders and industries. V of BTS is not merely part of the current cultural landscape, he is actively defining it. And as audiences look ahead to what comes next, one thing remains certain: the world will be watching, listening, and waiting for the next chapter of Kim Taehyung's journey.